watching. My name is Miss Taylor, and today I'll be doing a review for the unit that I'm currently wearing. This is Imani from sassysecret.com. She is in a color number 2. She is 22 inches and a glueless full lace unit. So let's just get started about the shipping process. I've ordered from Sassy Secret before. Very fast, quick, easy, professional, all those great things. You can find this unit in the Kinky collection, and the price range is pretty high on this one, about $425-ish at the time that I purchased it. They do, however, have specials going on all the time, so make sure to take advantage of that. Also, there is the method in which I used for this particular purchase, purchasing through PayPal. I know a lot of different wig companies are starting to do that. It is a great way to pay off. It is kind of a line of credit, so I would definitely be careful, but gives you 6 months to pay, and that is also an option for you for larger investments like this. So that's great. I do like that they have that option. Once you place your order, the shipping process goes on. You get your package in 1 to 3 business days as they advertise. They send it to you in a bright pink box, Sassy Secret on front, a little bit of information about the company in the back, a card on how to maintain and care for your unit inside, also 2 wig caps inside of your unit, complimentary, and so that's nice. So that's great. About the wig, again, in the Kinky collection, this is supposed to mimic African American hair. Let's just start with the cap construction. Again, glueless full lace unit, so you can part it anywhere and get some scalp showing, so that's nice. Now there are 2 combs closer to the rear, and 1 in the rear, and 2 adjustable straps on either side, connecting there around the rear comb. So it's great for feeling snug and what have you. The lace is very soft. You do not have to glue this. I tend to glue mine down, but I was in a bit of a quick pinch today, had somewhere to go. So I just placed a small square of tape here and right over my defining part line. But very soft lace all around. It lays well enough to where you can bobby pin it, but as you can see, I have no need for it right now. This unit is also able to wear up very high. If you would like a high bun, I know those are popular right now. Up in a low ponytail, you can braid them. I've done everything with this unit, and the sky's the limit. Now, because this is supposed to mimic African American hair texture, if your hair is natural, like mine is underneath, if you're deciding to wear it high and you've got a couple of naps, it's fine. Totally blends in, not a worry, I would say. So that's the cap construction. The hair, I believe, is Indian Remy. Now, it is in the style of Italian yaki, but they don't advertise this as Italian yaki. When I received it, it was very kind of sleek and smooth, and it stayed that way through a wash or so. So if you're like me and, you know, really like the big poofy hair look, definitely brush your unit gently, of course, and you'll maintain that. Now, the crinkles in the hair are very defined, just to try and again to continue to mimic that blown out, relaxed look for you. So a few pros and cons about the unit. The pros, the hair is completely soft. It is good quality hair. I definitely like that about Sassy Secret. Very nice, very soft. I do use their nearly natural shampoo. Works wonderful. Keeps a lot of the sulfates and everything, all of that out of there, and it stays nice and soft to the touch. Very easy to manage, to wash, no problems there. Of course, I like the fact that you can wear it up high and you can have scalp, showing wherever. if you would like it that way. The glueless cap is definitely the way to go. I've had front lace, I've had full lace, and this cap has to be my favorite, which I'm sure I'll do a video on later, but it has to be my favorite. It's the easiest, quick go thing without having to commit, you know, a lot of time and effort with having to glue, so that is nice. But you still have the option to glue if you want to, so that's a great thing as well. So those are definitely all the pros. I do love the length. Oh yeah, definitely the thickness throughout. I have purchased a few different types of units to where it kind of thins out after a while, but I mean, this hair is thick from the root definitely onto the tip. Very consistent, and I really like that about the unit. Some not so great things about this unit, unfortunately, is the shedding. I've seen a couple of reviews on this unit, and I can see why there aren't too many. It's a very expensive unit, and it sheds a lot. I mean, bothersome amount. I mean, it's excessive. I would say very high shedding. I'm finding hair everywhere, and I thought all my other units used to shed like crazy. I'm finding hair in my laundry. I'm finding hair in places that I hadn't been for 3 days, and it's a little disheartening. But what can you do at this point? So I just do my best to make the best of the situation. I know, ladies, we don't have money just lying around in piles, but you know, in this case, if you ever find that you have a unit that's, you know, not how you prefer it to be, of course, take that for what it is and still try to make the best of it. So I used to glue this unit down. I don't any longer. Just glueless. I take it off every night, just use the piece of tape. I also invested in a knot sealer. I purchased this from hairdirect.com, which I'll be happy to do a review on as well. It's a great knot sealer. Unfortunately, it just doesn't do much for this unit. I put on layer after layer of knot sealer as directed, so, you know, not too much, not too little, and still it's excessive with the shedding. I do believe this is because the cap is just so porous. There's a lot of space in between some of these double-tied knots, and that's a bit apparent, especially when you're parting your hair. You may think, oh, you know, it's a little thin here or a little thin there. It's just because I feel that it's just widely spread. So I don't feel like the cap was constructed well. It fits well, and I do like that, but unfortunately just the shedding is out of control. So for that reason, I would not be able to recommend this unit. I mean, it is beautiful as all get out, but another con about it is that these crimps, to make it look like mimicked textured hair, are very fake to me. So it's different. That's not my biggest complaint about the unit, but the crimps look really very fake. And the hair, it is kinky, so I mean, it kinks a lot if you're not maintaining it properly or you're doing a lot of moving and shaking. I mean, this is not your multi-purpose unit, ladies. You need to be sitting down and relaxing in this one, because the hair will dread up and it'll separate, kind of look like Marley hair, if you don't brush it, and it won't be thick and full. It'll knot up. I've had a couple of knots in this unit before that I had to go in and remove, and I've gotten large clumps of hair. I've seen knots come out. So I do believe I take care of my units really well. Of course, you know, brushing properly, attempting to seal the knots, and now no longer sleeping in them. And even when I was, silk wraps, silk pillowcase, the whole shebang. So it is a lovely unit. I can't deny. I love the way that I look in it. I love its length, and while I have had good experience with purchasing from the company before, this unfortunately has not been one that I would recommend to you. So that is it. If you are interested in it anyway and you want to go for it, hey, don't let me stop you. This is just the informational bit about it with my experience. If you've purchased this unit or you have any feedback of any kind or any questions, please feel free to email me, leave some comments. I'd like to know your thoughts. But again, this is Imani from sassysecret.com in 22 inches and a number 2. Thanks so much for watching. Please like, please subscribe.